Hello everyone, welcome to AdegMac. Today I will be teaching you something about operators in C++. They are innocent looking guys in C++, but they can make your life miserable. Let me show you how. We have a problem here. So, what are the AND values of A, B, C, and D after running the following statements in C++ and on hand? So integer A is 23, integer B is 21, float C is 2.5, integer D is 4, and your following statements. Yeah, it's a lot. My main objective today is to write this code successfully in C++ and show you how C++ works on hand. So first we open def C++, go to File, New, Project, make sure console and C++ project is selected, press OK. Yes, you can name it whatever you want. We press save, and this is how it will look like. I have already written the code, so I'll paste it here. Control V. Yes. So guys, make sure you are using namespace std while writing your codes. Trust me, it will make your life easier. So, as we know, C++ is a very patient guy, and he reads your code per line. So initially, he will store these values in his database. So that's why I have written here a few strings that will make sure after compiling this code, it will show you the initial values. So now C++ will read the first statement. As you can see it here, the first statement is here. He will read the first statement and effectuate the values. I have written the same string here, the same strings here, so it will show you after compiling this code, it will show you the effectuated, the changed and unchanged values. So this process will repeat for the second, third, and fourth statement. For the second, this is the second, the third, and fourth statement. So let's compile and run it. Yeah, save. Yes. Well, make sure you change it, the name of it. So voila, tralala. So as you can see here, the initial values A1, B1, C1, and D1 are the initial values. A1 is 23, 23 is here. B2, B1 is 21, and B1 here is also 21. C1 is 2.5, and D1 is 4. And after the first statement, we see that A is changed, B remains the same, C2 remains the same, and D remains the same. And following the process, then we see the end values as A is -1, B is 1, C is 2 remains the same, and D remains the same. So now we will go and see how C++ works on hand. So initially, as I said, the values are unchanged. It will be stored in the database. That's step 1. So step 2, C++ will read your statement, the first statement. As you can see here, we will look for the highest precedency. In this case, the multiplication operator has the highest precedency. So we will multiply it first. It becomes then 3 minus 14, and that's minus 11. So A equals to 23 divided by minus 11, and that's equal to minus 2. So A2 is minus 2, B2 remains the same, C2 remains the same, and D2 remains the same. As we can see here, A2 is minus 1. So as we go further to statement 3, so we see here we have three, we have a modulo operator and a division operator. So modulo, multiplication, and division operators have the same precedency. So you look from left to right to use the operator that comes first. In this case, we have to use modulo. So 21 modulo minus 2, 21 modulo negative 2 is equal to 0. 0 divided by 4 equals to 0, and so C is equal to 2 plus 2.5 plus 0. So C is equal to 2.5. So A3 remains minus 2, B3 is unchanged, C3 is 2.5, and D3 remains the same. We go to the third statement. Yes. So B equals to A post increment divided by 5. So because the increment sign is after the integer, so a post increment, so B will be calculated with A is minus 2, and afterwards the value of A will be changed to minus 1 because it's a post increment. After running the code, C++ will again read the code and B will change to minus 1. So B is equal to minus 2 divided by 5. B equals to 0 because B is an integer and integers don't have decimal places and is always rounded down. A1 becomes minus 1, so C++ will show you for A4 is minus 1, B4 becomes 0, C4 becomes 2.5, and D4 becomes 4. It stays the same. So C4 and D4 remains the same. As you can see here, A4 is minus 1, B4 is 0, C4 is 2.5, and D4 is 4. We go to the last statement. D equals to B post increment into A. So D is equal to B is equal to 0 times minus 1. D is equal to 4. And B here becomes 1. So A5 is minus 1, B5 is 1, C5 is 2.5, and D5 is 4. These are your end values. As we can see here, A5 is equal to minus 1, B5 is equal to minus 1, C5 is equal to minus 2 point, C5 is equal to 2.5, and D5 is equal to 4. So as you can see, the values do match with each other. So I hope you enjoyed and learned something today, and I hope to see you next time for more videos. Thank you very much.